A pirate cat goes on an adventure that could last 9 lives.
We're going to need a ship.
The goal is a magical artifact. The obstacle is his ex-girlfriend.
Captain Claw!
I'm not a furry, but damn, would.
We meet again, Katherine.
Oh, you two have history together. Wait, you said Katherine? Oi, Katie, chill! Oh, okay, if that's how you want it, I shall impale you on my... There, matey! Welcome to my 100 sub special that we are going to dedicate to one of the greatest platformers ever made. Claw from 1997. What is this game about? We play as the great furry pirate, Captain Claw.
Captain Claw, landlubber!
Who gets captured right off the bat in the rather epic, fully voiced and animated opening cutscene. In fact, you get an animated cutscene after every boss fight and
Keep it down or I'll chew your flesh to the bone for the filthy animal you are, you swine!
It's a very happy day for me, Claw. Take him away.
We are in prison now and will be executed. Well, that was a short game. Roll credits.
What's this? I wonder how long this has been here.
Whomever is reading this letter knows that the legendary 9 Lives amulet really exists.
Can we get much higher? So high. Also, I have lost gallons to VTubers. I hope you find it.
I've never seen anything like this before.
So Claw found the final notes of a former inmate who tried to acquire the magical artifact called the Amulet of 9 Lives, which grants 9 lives, you know, because a cat has 9 lives. Anyway, how do we get out?
I open the door for you because the plot needs to happen.
And bada bing bada boom, we are in the game.
There's got to be a way out.
I can literally smell the nostalgia. I must say, this game looks awesome even now. I remember that each map and enemy had their own attack patterns, animations and voices. My favorite is this mermaid cat. What do you call that, a mercat?
Gosh, I'm handsome. Well, I'm no longer among the living, am I?
This game is a platformer, so we're gonna spend a lot of time jumping around. Duh. We can also attack, lift objects, lift enemies even. We can find secret portals and locations only accessible with temporary jumping boosts that are hidden in crates, enemies or other platforms, so the game rewards thorough exploration. When you look at the gameplay, I know it doesn't seem much, but trust me, this game is quite hard, especially when you are already a few levels in and you fight enemies that block and dodge your attacks. The gold isn't just for flex points, by the way, you can gain extra lives from them, which kinda makes you think, why would you even want the Amulet of 9 Lives to begin with? Like, I already have that much and I'm not even out of prison.
I'm not getting any younger!
Right, sorry. Besides his trusty sword, Captain Claw wields all the classic pirate weapons a pirate can have, such as dynamite, semi-automatic flintlock pistol, and Gojo Satoru's hollow purple. Take artists and furries, then smash together those two different expressions of life to create and push out imaginary mess. Imaginary technique, Magic Claw. You can also get temporary enchantments on your sword like fire, ice and electricity, and I love how happy Claw gets whenever he acquires one of these bad boys. He'd be like,
Yes! Fire sword!
But back to the levels. At the end of level 2 we have our first boss fight. Time to get revenge.
Captain Nathaniel J. Claw. It's payback time, Laro!
We will take you for a walk.
Ha ha! Take that!
Defeat Laro.
This fight quickly becomes a spam fest and boom, done. Now that Lecoq has been dealt with, we take the first gem and escape the prison. But the guards are not giving up, So we make our way to the forest and wait a second. The people in this world are all animals, right? But they are riding horses? Are the horses under oppression? That's pretty messed up. Please, someone, give Ryan Johnson a call because he needs to be the director for the Claw live action to save the horses. What a shit show the sequel trilogy was. Anyhow, we are in the forest now, a bandit-infested mess with tons of traps and enemies off-screen, waiting to push you to your doom. Have fun blindly shooting in hopes of nailing a target or two. But hey, we have trampolines now, yippee! This level is where I truly understood the importance of the magic claw. And yes, this is where we indeed meet Katherine Fullbody, Claw's ex. She's just jumping around, which we can easily dodge, but can anyone explain to me why she's using a whip?
You're rusty, Claw.
Really makes you think just what kind of relationship these two had. But hey, we're not judging. Let's just get the gemstone from her as well and make our way to the lovely town of El Puerto del Lobo.
I wonder how old these statues are. Oh well.
I'd love to show you around, but unfortunately the magistrate Wolvington has already sent his men after us. If I had to describe these levels in 2 words, that would be...
Bloody birds.
Now, I'm not a magistrate, so I wouldn't know, but Wolvington really should allocate more resources to the town itself maybe, instead of chasing Claw, you know. There's a bird infestation going on, there are spikes under houses. Imagine waking up, looking out your window and be like, what a lovely set of deadly spikes, truly wonderful day. The bridges are falling apart as you walk on them, this town is just so messed up. Ah, there he is, Wolvington, shooting green magic lasers. Why is it that every time a boss uses magic on me that works just fine, but I can't use it on them? That doesn't seem fair. I'll take that gem, thank you very much. Now, on to the docks. We have the ship of the Red Tail Pirates to catch because they have the next gem. They weren't exactly subtle about it either, talking loudly in the middle of a pub.
I'm telling you, it's true. I've seen one of the gems. The first mate has it with him.
Oh man, these levels. Seagulls and crabs with bombs. Aren't seagulls supposed to eat crabs or something? Or do both of them just hate pirate cats so much they are willing to put aside their differences?
Don Seagull, we propose a truce until we have dealt with the furbold menace. Agreed, Don Crabble. The cat has to go, and we know just the way to get to him.
I have learned something yet again, namely that some secret portals are traps. Why was I put in the middle of a seagull nest? No, stop! You know what, I'm just gonna uninstall this game. Several seagulls and sailors later, I find the one who holds the next gemstone, Gabriel.
Aha! The soon-to-be deceased Captain Claw.
Give my regards to Red Tail!
I don't think so.
Of course, I hit him with the OP magical and he just be like, nah, I don't think so. What are you, Gabriel, a dungeon master? But he's not that bad to deal with, we just have to turn his own cannon against him by pressing a button up here, as opposed to, you know, using our hands to rotate the damn cannon.
I have endured only to decease. I'm dying. I'm dead.
Well, he did give me the impression of a drama kid. With Gabriel out of the picture, we jump on the ship and sail to Pirate Cove. Ah, the maps where Peg Leg Guy comes into play. This little piece of shit does barrel rolls to dodge your attacks, during which he's invincible. And then he shoots 2 bullets, one aimed at the face and one at the nuts. Now, Captain Claw still wants to enjoy the company of female cats, so losing his kittyhood is not an option. I wish I could say that jumping through these levels was a breeze, but no, unfortunately not. And the boss, oh my god, the boss, Marrow, made me lose my mind quite a couple of times, because in order to fight him, we have to hit his parrot 3 times, who launches its attacks off screen, and I have a terrible timing. Marrow shoots and jumps and blocks, and his melee range is ridiculous too. But my love for the game will conquer all. Yeah. What am I doing with my life?
Captain! Captain Claw?
Mr. Tabby?
We thought you were dead!
We find our crew, who somehow returned Palpatine style. And not only that, but the crew got 3 gems, including the ones the inmate told us about in his letter.
We gave 2 of them to Redtail, but kept the 3rd hidden since he only thought we had the 2.
And he didn't even search you?
Where is he now?
Tiger Island. I don't think he knows that you have 6 of the gems.
And how do you know that he has 6 gems if you thought he was dead? I don't know. Lol. And so Claw makes his way to Fishman Island. Oh wait, this isn't the One Piece. As I was saying at the beginning of the video, I love the voice lines of the Mercat. It just cracks me up every time. But we can also encounter OnlyFans creators here who hypnotize you with their ASMR content, so be very careful. The piranhas are not as annoying as I thought they would be, unlike the constant earthquakes and falling rocks. Let's skip to the boss, which is the easiest boss in the entire game, to my greatest shock. He has wiggling tentacles, but you can just make them retract with the magic claw, jump up to him, hit him once, dodge his attack, hit him again, throw the dynamite behind him in that small hole, BAM! And then you repeat the process. I'd gladly translate what he's saying, but I'm not speaking sushi. And so we arrive on Tiger Island. The absolute worst enemy is this stupid lizard that goes invisible and then tries to lick you like some kind of pervert from TwitchCon. But being the good wingman I am, I introduce it to my 2 best friends, Mr. Barrel and Mr. Dynamite. There are even more sinister traps on this level that makes it near impossible to land on a tile without taking damage. This is what I'm talking about. You can barely take a step without having to look out for an arrow, a trap, or a lizard. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. I'm really going meta with this joke. Ha! I get it. Okay, whatever. Since the treasure map is already complete, no filler levels left. We are going straight up against Redtail.
Grr, I can smell you, Redtail.
Alright, Redtail. Give me your wait, what? Aha. The wind pushes me into the spikes and I am powerless against it. Great. Okay, so he also throws knives and jumps on me. Dude, at least invite me to a coffee first or something.
You are a worthy opponent, Claw.
Where are the last 2 gems, Redtail?
Where are they?
The gems won't help you, Claw. You're not strong enough to be the champion. The trophy is for someone like me. A leader. A visionary. A survivor.
What do you mean? He's literally beaten you. Even your bloody arm is bleeding. This but a scratch. Look, it doesn't even hurt anymore. You're bleeding even more now. Nonsense. Maybe you were spending too much time among those ethwots down in the cave.
I'll ask you one last time. Where are the gems?
Never! I'll be waiting for you, Claw!
And then we have never heard from him ever again.
Now to find the amulet.
This last map is just pure hell. Projectiles, disappearing tiles, dodging enemies, Mark, and then this. What? Huh? These enemies block and dodge everything. What is this, Yakuza 3? Before we get into the boss fight, there's a secret here. Haha! Didn't expect that, did ya? Neither did I. I looked it up. Now we have more lives. Final boss fight, here we go. So what's his shtick? A magic shield. And we can't get to him. What can we do then? Basically, you have to rotate between acquiring the Frost Sword and the Fire Sword. Time your attacks to slip through his defenses. But if you jump down to take the shot, some lovely flaming M&M is thrown in your face, and you also gotta be careful because a fireball projectile will hit you. Ah, finally over. Except no, it's not over. You know why? Because there's a phase 2 where he throws Hadouken!
To be or not to be? That is the question.
I'd rather you not be! We did it! Yippee!
Hello, Nathaniel Joseph Claw. I am Princess Adora.
Yeah, you're adorable, girl.
I first must commend you on finding the 8 gems for the amulet. You have indeed proven yourself worthy to hold the title as champion of all cats in the Greater Lore realms. And you will proudly wear this title with the Amulet of 9 Lives. Guard it with your life and it will serve you forever.
What do you mean forever? The amulet doesn't give immortal life. Why are you lying? So that was Claw, the furry platformer you have never heard of and never played. Amazing game. If you want to see more of whatever this is, subscribe or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, what happened to all the characters? Redtail got back to his ship, the crew realized he lost all the gems, he was caught red-handed, if you will. Then, I don't know, the ship just exploded. Katherine, the Force and Claw get back together and banged in the bushes for 9 whole lives. Cinema. The end. Bye.